That's it, especially the Wrekroom.
Shout out to the Wrekroom. We in this
Come on, man. We at the Wrekroom.
Bro, I could have sworn as soon as that movie dropped, everybody wanted to throw
Most of
Project
Hollywood
X.
is filled with them.
Bro, stop.
I'm just fucking around. Anyways, yo, everyone. Welcome to the motherfucking Wrekroom. It's your boy, Soto Britchie.
It's the one and only OG Manny B.
That's right. Burn. And we got a special guest with us.
Luis with Hyde Brothers.
Hey.
Yeah. Woo.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
And thank you, man. We're actually glad to have you, honestly.
Appreciate it. I like you guys' work.
Thank you. And I see we have some of your work as well, man. We're going to get right into that.
We got a hookah hose right here. We got some of your prints. And we got some... Before we get into that. Yes, before we get into that.
Before we get into anything, just want to say thank you to our subscribers, all 86 of you.
Yes, all 86 people that do see our shit.
You gotta start from the bottom.
It's all good. It's all friends.
Hey, man, you never know if it's getting broadcast into another dimension. So
No, for real though. No, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody that's just showing some love. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, all the good stuff. You know what to do.
And for all you guys that are going to see me making faces when I drink this, just know it has gin in it.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It has water.
Nightmare. All right.
Adult
Tell
water.
us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about yourself, my boy.
I grew up around here, Phoenix boy, born
Yes,
and
sir.
raised. Started doing a little bit. I started tattooing a little bit. That's how I got into leather work. Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
That's one of the lighters I made. It's from my brother RR Ruben Romero.
See that? We'll get a good picture of the products for y'all.
Clipper wallet or Clipper lighter. Sorry.
It's fucking sick
You know,
though.
maybe they want to sponsor Clipper. You know, Hyde Brothers.
Hear that?
Hey,
Cut the check.
you know what to do.
Anyway, so yeah, I started tattooing a little bit in high school, off and on. And then a couple years later on, my dad got into a little leather gig, Tandy's Leather. I was off of 35th and Greenway.
Oh, okay.
And it was for Christmas. Mom got him as like a gag gift. So she thought my dad wouldn't like it. So I was like, okay, cool. You know. Okay. Closer, good?
Yeah, you're good.
So it was funny. I like leather because I played baseball. So the smell of leather, you know.
Oh, of course.
Sweat,
Brand new leather glove.
Yeah, you know. So I was being in the dugout, the smell of it. So when my dad was doing it, brought back memories. So I was watching him do it, and it's kind of like tattooing. This is what it is, like a swivel knife right here.
Ooh, okay. So you brought the instrument too. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So this is like a tattoo machine for leather. This is the blade. This is the blade right here. You got to wet the leather, of course, and I have a marble table over there I can show later.
Okay.
But this is how you design everything. So of course, like the one that you see here, all this right here is carved out. And then I have another tool. It's a pounding tool. There's texture tools. There's all types of tools for leather. You can make tools out of anything you can think of, from forks to knives to spoons, anything you can think of. But yeah, so this is pretty much how I design everything. This is my machine, all done by hand. And then I use a hammer and other tools to pound it out. But yeah, that's how I got into it, because I watched my dad do it and I thought it was funny. I got me a little kit as a gag. I didn't think I was gonna get into it. I made a purse for my ex at the time. She liked it. People were liking it. And then from there, I was off and on, just making it for friends and family. Just like a little therapy thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
I can
cool.
do this tattoo, and I had to have another person here. I don't mind talking to people, but then they're trying to talk to me like I'm their therapist. This is my therapy, you know what I mean? I put my music on, wet my leather, do my thing, zone out, not
Just
hate
get
the
to
world.
work.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
That's what's up. And I like how you turned a little hobby into an actual passion.
Yeah, I get home, you know, after a long day, frustrating. I come here, pound my leather, do my thing. I'm in my own zone, put my headphones in, you know, and then create stuff and send it off to other people. And they love it. I like the little reactions and everything.
What was your first piece?
My first piece would be, it was a brown purse I made. It was a little kit from Tandy's Leather. You can get it, tells you the instructions. So it was one of those ones I was like, oh, I could make a purse. No.
Oh, okay.
I got the kit, made it, I didn't even know how to make pockets at the time, so it was just a basic tote bag.
Oh, okay.
Had little
Yeah,
handles
yeah.
and everything, so it wasn't one of those, oh, it's a look. No,
It's
a
just
little
a tote.
basic tote bag,
It's a
you
tote.
know?
Something nice.
Yeah, so a little, nothing too crazy.
And what did you do for the design of that?
No, it was no design, just a plain Jane. I wanted to see if
Oh,
I could do
okay.
it. So I did a little plain brown dye on it. I sealed it and then hand stitched it to see if I could make it. Because to do all this is like a tattoo. I got to draw it out first, see if it'll place right. Placement is everything. And then after that, I put the stencil on, and then I got to get like a pen or a stylus. And then I pretty much design it all in. And then I come in with this, and then I start carving it out. So there's so many steps to everything. It's not just, oh, I can just freelance. You can freelance and everything, but some people are specific in how you want it and everything. And this folds is a wallet that folds all the way.
That's sick.
Yeah. So like for example.
Because you think that this piece would actually be for like a jacket or something.
Yeah. But
That's how the wallet.
yeah, it's a clutch wallet, so that's how it goes.
That is
Okay.
awesome. You see this, ladies?
Damn.
Beautiful.
Fellas, Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
So you already know. what's up.
Pre-orders now, please. Takes at least a week to make one.
The ladies would love it. Your lady would love it.
I-
And what about the other one right here, man?
This one's actually for my
Misfit
lady.
Love.
This is a night before Christmas. That's her little thing with me. Misfit
Fire.
Love.
Fire.
It was one of the things that we were just friends and we ended up just getting together. So it's kind of like a misfit thing. So it kind of fit us.
That's
So,
beautiful, man. And I liked it. I like that. That shit. Who doesn't love Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, I'm far
So
from
sick.
done with that. I still got a lot of like the little textures right here. As you can see, I still got to do the faces and I still got to do the heart and the hands. This raises up a little bit more and gives a little bit more depth. So, yeah, exactly like this one, it folds the same way. I think it has 12 card holders, coin pouch, and a little pocket where you can put receipts in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And when did you start actually doing the designs on them?
Last year, if you want me to be honest. I was messing with it a little bit a couple years ago because my girl called me out. She's like, I don't think you can make a wallet. And I was like, really? I was like, all right, bet. So that was our thing. Bet is our little, like our key word. So I made her a sunflower wallet. I didn't bring it because she has it, but that was my very first one to design after a long time. So that's what actually got me into this. And she kept pushing me, well, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it as a hobby? And if it sells, it sells. All right, cool. I have the leather at the house, so why not?
True.
So that's what made, she actually got me to kickstart in the leather game again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So shout out to Valerie. Thank you, love you.
Shout out.
Shout out. Yeah, I also noticed we got a hookah piece, right?
Yeah, this is a hookah hose. My cousin owns Empire Hookah Lounge off of
Shout out
19th
to
and
him.
Osborne.
Shout out.
Big Gabe. This is hooks up, so this is the end piece that goes into the hookah.
Right.
Of course, this is your mouthpiece. The stitching on it is, sorry,
No, you're good.
back stitching. A back stitch thread. That's what this is. So it starts from the very back to the bottom, from the very tip there, all the way to the tip.
Yeah, how long does it usually take for you to make a piece like this?
From start to finish like this, just a simple plain Jane color, 5 hours.
5 hours?
Yeah, because the stitching alone takes me about 4.5.
I feel that.
And then to paint, and if it's dye or paint, to dye it takes about 12 hours to let it sit into the leather and soak in. Another cure, about an hour. With Angelus paint, I can seal and dye within 25 minutes. So yeah, this is Angelus paint. This is a gift box blue.
That's really nice, man. Really nice. And I seen the hookah that goes to it, and it's really nice too.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
nice.
it. Yep. Custom hookahs you can get at Empire Hookah. Has some badass hookahs. I'm trying to get myself one too.
Oh yeah, definitely me too.
Yep. Regal Hookah, he makes them too. He's out in California. His little partner. He has some pretty cool Lego ones if you check out his page.
Shout out to that band.
State to state.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then Tangiers Tobacco. Shout out to Travis. Pretty good tobacco flavors.
Shout out to the man.
Yep. Some many pretty good flavors.
And we still got these two right here, man. You said you just made this one.
Yeah, I just made this for the show. So Hyde Brothers, my name. The middle part is my niece's hand. And then the red part is my son's hand. And then the purple part is my daughter's hand. So they all had a key to this one. So this is an exclusive one for the show. No one's seen it.
Hey man, that shit is sick. Honestly, I love this. It's a really good piece, and I love these pieces too. And then you have the stitch one over here too.
Yeah,
that one's really bad too.
This was for my daughter. She loves Stitch. This was my very first one I did for a little cup, little bubble cup.
This shit's sick. It really
Yep.
is. And I like the color.
Yeah, that's
Really nice.
Phoebe's dye navy blue. The paint's done by Angelus, or the Angelus brand, sorry. And then the sealing is done by the Angelus too, I believe. I forgot the
I
sealing
love the
product
detailing
number.
in it too, man. It's just amazing and beautiful.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you can see that.
How long does it take you to like make something like this one right here?
This one right here took me 3 hours from start to finish.
3 hours? That's
Yeah,
nice.
I got pretty quick with the back stitching because of the hookah hoses. So the stitching's not too bad because the threading's not too long. With these ones, the thread's long. It stretches out at least, I want to say 20 feet.
Ooh.
And so I can intertwine, but I'm not really good yet to hide the knots if it does break. So that's why I do all one thread.
Okay.
So it's one thread, 2 needles, me doing it for 4.5 hours watching TV. Yeah,
Ooh.
all day, just like a little old man.
Crocheting and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but that shit's amazing, man. And if you guys want, you said you were also doing what was it? The little this. What in God's name is it? The little smoking pill. I'm sure you guys seen it.
Oh, you
It
talking
was-
about the penny thing?
Oh, the roach clips.
No, not the roach clips. The hoses for the
Oh,
that
the
shit
stun
that-
glasses. Yeah,
yeah, the stun glasses.
And the Taylor Gang ones, Wiz
Yeah.
Khalifa, yo.
Shout out
You
to
know,
Wiz.
Same thing, just a little smaller version. If you guys got one, let me know. I can make them. DM
Yeah,
me.
if you guys need it, especially
should
with
be
these
sick.
hookahs, man, because these ones are sick.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
you said you were coming out with roach clips. Let's
Yeah,
jump
I'm
to
doing
that. now.
yeah. So roach clips. So my sister, she has long nails. She does nails. So she asked for her credit cards. Can you make me one for a credit card? Cool. One of my homeboys was like, yo, I need one for my chick for a roach because her nails are too long. I was like, well, it's like a credit card anyway. So roach clip, credit card, same thing, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna start making those. It's gonna be out of 2-ounce leather, so it's gonna be pretty sturdy for the ladies.
Yeah, hell yeah. For all the ladies out there.
Ladies,
Long nails.
fellas, you know what to do. Yo, this shit's sick though. This should just go hard. So just looking forward, what do you see yourself doing with this?
Honestly, I want to get some some old Louis bags or some old Gucci bags, and I want to intertwine them with this so I can have a one-off of a Louis.
That would be sick.
You
Some
know what I mean?
vintage.
Yeah, exactly, because it'll be a one-off. You know what I mean? It won't be, oh, I printed it off and I hand-painted it. It's actually authentic off an old bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's authentic Louis, so you guys ain't gotta go with that bullshit.
Exactly. I'll give you the card with it when it comes with the bag, because I'm going to cut it up and put it in pieces anyway. So it'll be little patches, because the way it is about 4 feet long. So
That'd be
unless-
sick. Even a go yard one or something.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I get some Supremes and everything. Do whatever you guys want. You got an old bag, let me know. I can
Hey,
intertwine it.
tapping. Hey,
Yeah.
but what are the difficulties you run into when doing all this?
Measuring. I undermeasure sometimes because that whole rule, measure twice, cut once. I measure once, cut once. You know what I mean? Then I have to go back and cut my leather out. So that's my thing is patience. I get antsy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
that anxiousness.
yeah. So when I get to this part and I measure, I'm like, okay, cool. I got to measure it. I'm good. I get to the part where, it's too tight. So if it's a little too small and I go to tighten it, I rip the holes and I just wasted a whole piece of leather and I got to start all over. So I
Yeah.
could be all the way up to almost the finished part. If this rips, I got to start all over again. So it's one of those ones, know your strength, take your time and be patient, really. Because I went through 3 hoses trying to do these ones, bro.
Damn,
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, because all these hoses you see, I cut them out by hand. I
So
pound 'em
3
out there.
pieces of leather you had to run through.
Yep, just to get this one done. Trial and error. Yep, because I'm too stubborn sometimes to watch YouTube. You know
Hey, no,
what I mean?
that's called. It's really called patience,
what
man.
happens,
Dedication, though, on some real shit. That's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the only thing I come into. And then if I wet the leather too much and I'm not waiting, because you gotta let it get to a certain point when it's wet, so you can pound on it and cut on it. But if it's too moist, it's too soft, it's gonna smudge and just go everywhere. If it's too dry, you're gonna see the ripples. It's not gonna look clean. It's not gonna look pretty. So you gotta find that medium point with the leather. So
Damn.
yeah. But next thing I want to do is get into airbrushing, so it saves me time painting.
Oh,
That gives
yeah.
me more effects. I can airbrush this, so save me time painting a lot and give me more effects to everything. So
Yeah, that should go hard as fuck.
And you know how to airbrush, too?
I'm learning right now. I'm trying to. My little brother does. That's why it's Hyde Brothers. My brother draws. My baby brother draws, and he does the lettering. So on that one, my brother did the lettering on the flask, on the Bubba.
Oh, the bubba right there?
Yep, that's my little brother Ruben, and then my brother Nico. He's the one that airbrushes. So I'm trying to get everyone intertwined with me. So Hyde Brothers is like a family thing. So
That shit's sick, yeah, man.
yep. And then Alex, of course. Me and him were working on some shoes. I was supposed to make his awesome shoes. And,
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yep.
Alright, pretty bro.
Let's take a moment of
So
silence.
I'm gonna make some Air Forces for us, a couple of us, to have them for him.
Nice.
So that would be pretty much a rare collection for all of us. So, and then what I'm gonna do too for him is I'm gonna make a duck logo because that was his nickname. So anything that has a duck, I'm gonna make a keychain for these. Anything I make, 25% of that's gonna go to trying to help people get off the streets with pill problems, anything like that. Because
That's
Alex
real.
would have wanted that too, and I know that.
Definitely,
So
man.
that's what I'm gonna do to help my contribution to him. because we had some unfinished business with our leather work. So
We had unfinished
you know what I mean.
business, too.
So it's just
Yeah,
sad. You know what I mean.
yeah.
So he had his shoes. He had his design that he wanted done. So his
You gotta
nickname
keep
was
that name
Duck.
alive.
So I'm gonna make a little Duck keychain, and everything that I sell, everything that sells will go to help get people off the streets. So
You hear that, folks? Right here first, man.
yep. And
So-
then the hoses, like I said, if you want to get them, they're gonna be at Empire Hookah. I'll be there every other week. If you want to come check it out, good vibes.
And do you plan on putting on like lettering as well on these?
Yeah, I can do anything. What you see on this, I can do on here too.
Hell yeah, because
So these are just plain
pretty
Janes.
sick. I wonder, like,
I can bedazzled it if you want. I'm gonna do so I'm gonna try to do a tie-dye version.
Oh, that
I've
shit
seen it
would
on
be
YouTube
sick.
where they do it with shaving cream and some dye, and
Really?
they mix it in and swirl it, put the piece of leather on it. That gives it that little swirl tie-dye feel.
That shit is sick.
So yeah, I got a couple hoses that I'm trying to work in with that one to see how it goes. So I gotta get a little bucket that's long enough for this to do it.
I actually want to do that. That should be
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to
actually
do a
sick.
couple tie-dyes. So
Oh yeah.
but yeah.
So aside from all this, you also mentioned you do tattooing, right?
Yeah, I tattoo here and there once in a while. I tattoo mostly family and friends, close friends. So basic lettering, little
did
couple
yours?
pictures.
Yeah, I know. We know. We
Yeah,
tattooed
yeah.
this man right here.
Yeah, if you guys seen Golden, he's this
This
is a
man
man that's
fucked
done
up
his
his face.
tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah. His mom would whoop my ass. I love her.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Mom.
But yeah, I did that. I did Mark's. I did some on my legs. I did my brother's work. My daughter did this one.
Oh, no way.
It says I love you.
Oh yeah, I see. That's cute, man.
Yeah, she was like 6 years old.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, my dad did all this work right here, all the way up here.
Hey, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
I started getting tattooed when I was 16 by my dad.
Really?
Yeah, well, my first one was done by one of his friends named Tina. She did my Fear Over Respect. Then after that, my dad's like, well, you already got tattoos, so why
Let
not?
me- yeah.
So yeah, I'm at Independence High School, bro, getting tatted and shit. And the teachers are like, you know, you gotta wear a t-shirt now, right? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you got tattoos too, you know? So, but yeah, it
Come
just went
on,
from
man.
there, bro,
Sorry.
you know? And then I got portraits on my left side. This is my tree arm. That's my mom. And then that's my sister. And then this one's my dad.
Those are really nice portraits, man. On some real shit.
Yeah, Koa did the one on the inside. He's gonna do my ones right here. Shout out to Koa out in Goodyear.
Shout out to him.
Shout out.
Tattoos by Koa. Check him out.
Damn, man.
But yeah, that's what I got into. I liked it a little bit, bro, but I get impatient, you know what I mean? And then when people start talking to you about, oh, well, I have this life story going on, this and that, I'm like, I just want a tattoo.
It's like, bro, I'm
So I
just
put my
trying to
head-
listen to my music.
I'm not trying to be mean, so like I would put my headphones. I was young, I was 19, I was hot headed, you know what I mean? Then I was having a kid, so I was like, I needed money too at the time. So I was like, well, screw it, let me tattoo and shit. So I was trying. Wasn't really that good, but I was pretty decent where I can do some names and some little simple pictures, but never gonna go to a shop and do some portraits and there's some realistic stuff. Nah.
True.
But yeah, I
true.
tattoo here and there for a hobby, like some friends, like Randy, of course, my cousin. He hits me up, and then my brother, we get bored, so we'll tattoo each other, you know?
Nice.
That's what's up. That's what my brother does. Yeah, I got a couple of tattoos from my brother too. I got one on my wrist, or these ones on my wrist,
Oh, yeah.
and then this one right here.
It just builds the memories. It's fun, you know what I mean? You sit there bullshitting and shit.
Yeah, he did these ones too, my hearts.
Okay.
But yeah, I like doing that. That's what's fun.
So this
about
is
it.
pretty
It's
much
like bonding.
tattooing too, if you think about it, because this is skin too. It's dead skin, so it's leather. You know, what I mean? It's
Hell yeah,
hide.
definitely.
So that's my version of tattooing too. And you can tattoo on leather too. I'm trying to learn how to do that.
Are you plan on doing backpacks too?
I want to. It's just a lot of leather.
I know. That's what
So
I'm
I
saying.
do. Well, it's a lot of people. They ask me what can I do. I'm like, yeah, I can make it. If you want me to do it, put a deposit and we'll start doing something. It's just not one of those random things. I'm gonna make a backpack today, you know. So hoses. My cousin been trying to get me to make them for 3 years, and I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. It's just not in. It's not my style. So I was making wallets for a little bit, and then I got bored with that, and then I started making these and started cutting into them. I'm getting bored with these a little bit. Not bored, but just I want to get into different things to start getting my strengths and my talents built. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got into these. These are fun. It just takes a lot of time.
And I was gonna say, bags would be pretty sick. Like, do you plan on? Have you done any purses lately? Or no?
I have not done. I want to get one done to match this one right here. I'm getting a design ready. It's kind of like a tote bag with a couple pockets and a magnet clip that goes over.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
zipper thing over time it breaks, then it comes out. The magnet, it's easy to pop out, put another one in.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna make it where it just stitches out. You just slide the magnet in, put it on the other side, you take it out, put a new one in. So yeah, I'm gonna do that in the near future. I'm gonna go to the leather store. I order some leather, so I can do some couple bags. Cause yeah, my chick was asking. She wanted a bag to match it. I'm like, all right, cool, gotcha. So yeah, I want to do that, and then I want to do some shoes. I want to make my own shoes.
That'd be sick.
I want to start.
honestly.
They have a little kit at Tandy's, like a Convert pair. I want to check that out. Yeah, you know what I mean.
They
So
get some little canvases going.
yeah, little moccasins too. You know what I mean. Try
That'd
them
be
out.
sick.
So
Sick.
yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, I want to do bags in the future for sure, bro.
Yeah,
For
I would
sure.
like to see that because it would be dope to get a backpack, even a fucking a satchel.
Yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, I want to do those little fanny packs they were in for a while.
Yeah,
a little
those are
bit, you
pretty
know what I
sick,
mean?
yeah,
So
too.
yeah, I can do one of those. Are pretty simple. They're pretty easy.
Yeah, those ones seem
Yeah.
really simple.
The backpacks, you just gotta give me details, like what you guys want, how many pockets. If you want a hidden compartment, I can do a hidden
I was thinking more
compartment.
like, you know how like the MCM type shit.
Okay, yeah.
That seems like
Okay.
a little bit easier.
Okay.
A little less pockets, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, and then I want to do. I want to get into gator. They have some crocodile skin, some stingray skin. Yeah.
Run around with the
yeah, you
crocodile.
know what I mean. So a lot of people are like, oh, I'm trying to get with the Jeffersons. It's not much to get with the Jeffersons. You just gotta know who you know. You know
Yeah,
what I
that'd be
mean? And
sick.
the leather store has it all.
Some
So,
botas.
right? That's what I'm trying to
sick
get
as
into,
fuck.
bro. Yeah, my dad's gonna start getting into boots, bro. He's gonna start making some boots pretty
Ooh,
soon.
that'd be sick. We gotta
Yeah.
get some boots.
That's what I'm
I got
saying.
me a pair already, but I wouldn't mind getting a custom pair.
I need to get me a pair because they're gonna be my first pair.
Get you an ostrich pair, bro. We'll go all bites out.
Hey, if the tips are
Make sure the
all
tip
up,
is
man,
hard as fuck,
yeah.
bro.
Right? We'll get
If
you
the
one that
tips
whole.
ain't pointing, they ain't shit.
We'll get you a roach clip at the tips. You just grab it.
Hey, just
Gangster. Gangster.
Hey, you want to pass it? Here, take it.
hey, that'd be sick.
But no, yeah, I want to do bags, bro. It's just like I said, when people hit me up, then I'll get into them. You know, it's not random yet. But yeah, I want to get into them. My daughter's asked me because she wants a backpack too.
What about hats? My bad for cutting you off.
No, you're good. Yeah, hats. I had one. I didn't bring it because my work hat was a prototype. So where the bill's at, like on his hat, where the black part's at, I did hydros. And then
Ooh,
what I
that
was
shit's
off
sick.
is, like you said, what was my problems? I cut the part too short where it hooks up to his hat, where it buds up. So it has a little gap that goes on the seam and you see the little black part. So that's where I cut too short. So I already glued it, did it. So it's like, what do I do? Take it off or just rock it? So yeah, I just rocked my hat, wore it to work, and it still works to this day. So yeah, I'm gonna redo another hat. I want to make hats by hand too, but it's just a lot of stitching really.
I feel that.
I want to get a little stitching machine in the future to do a lot of these because it'd be fast, cut my time down, save my hands. Because with these, I can't use a machine.
Oh,
With
yeah,
the
of course,
wallets, the
now you're gonna-
backpacks, I can fold them out. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then my back hurts with sewing machine. I can just get in, get out. I'll be like them old ladies in the fights.
Yeah,
just
the-
sitting there. But yeah, no, yeah, I want to do the backpacks, and then I wanted to make a bulletproof backpack because of all the shootings. You know what I mean?
Teflon?
Yeah, for the kids. I want to make one for my kids. You know what I
That
mean?
would
I
be
watched
sick.
this guy do it on YouTube. It's not too bad. Just got to buy the material.
Yeah.
And then I just slip it in, stitch it in, and it's done. It's bulletproof.
That shit's sick.
You know what
That
I mean?
would
With
be
all these
sick.
school shootings and shit.
Yeah, you can never be too safe.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to look into making bulletproof backpacks. So
Hey,
Custom bulletproof vest.
that would be fire, huh?
custom bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Gator vest.
Hey, rocking the gator vest.
Right? Call me Gator.
Literally. Hey, speaking of materials that you mentioned, is the materials really expensive for shit like this, or like?
It just depends on the quality of material you want to use. There's so many steps of different leathers that you can use. You got the belly scraps that you can use, but then you see the stretch marks.
What about ostrich leather?
That one you can use, but you can't really design on them. You can just use them for like
Just-
covers like this, like
yeah.
your bags, like you said. But to carve into them, no. This right here is 2-ounce leather. It's workable leather. They say it's the crafting or carving leather. You get into Herman oak leather. I heard that's pretty good too. I'm trying to learn other different leathers they have. They have a bunch of different ones.
And what kind of leather we have right here? If you don't mind asking.
This one is 2 to 3 ounce leather. It's just scrap leathers that you get over there. They had a deal on, so I grabbed them to see how it would work because I've never gotten into detail that much. So this is like a trial and error for me right now.
Okay, I feel that.
These
Just a
two are
little
trying. This
prototype.
is testing my details. This is where it's like, okay, what do I got? What can I do next with my skills? Carving wise, it's not too bad, but the painting skills is where I get nervous because my hand shakes a little bit. So one wrong move, Sally can have a mustache.
I feel that. Yeah.
Oh, man, this is dope as fuck. If for anybody that would actually want to get into this type of shit, what kind of some advice that would you give?
Just go get you a kit and don't be scared to mess up.
Like
And
you were saying, it's about the tools, right?
yeah, it's about the tools. Go get you a basic kit and see how it goes. Really, wet the leather, watch a couple videos, and have fun with it. Really, if all art is different. You know what I mean? To us, it may not look good, but to someone else, it may look good. So just go with the flow and see the finished product.
Yeah,
That's what I would say.
With that, I was gonna ask, because I know this shit is different from like painting. Because with painting, you can actually like, if you fuck up, you can fix that mistake. But with this, it's more like complex and more.
Yeah, start over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
certain
Fuck, what the
parts,
fuck
yeah.
up.
Some parts I can just paint over, but like if I go to pound this out and I cut two hand and he has no hand now, you know what I mean? So yeah, that I can't hide. I'd have to redo it all.
Yeah.
Or if I cut this too small, my pockets don't fit now. That's where it gets worrying because there's nothing in it. So I got to make the liner, I got to make the pockets, you know, and if
And then put
they
it all
don't, yeah, if
together.
it don't fold right, if it don't, the buttons don't miss, I miss a stitch, it's like, oh.
Fuck. And then
Start
you
all
gotta go
over
get
it.
another piece. And
Yeah, because
everything.
this one I use it's lace stitch. It's a lace, it's a lace thread. That's why I use. It's a lot thicker than this. So that's what they use for baseball gloves, and that's I use a double loop stitch. That's what it's called for this wallet. So it's pretty thick. It's pretty complex. It's not too bad though.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's where it gets a little confusing. It gets a little. Just have fun with it, really. And if it messes up, just throw it away and start all over again. Really, you know, it's not on someone's body, so you don't see it on them forever.
True.
You know, so it's not as nervous as tattooing. Where like, oh, if I hiccup or if he hiccups, you know, if I move, I'm just cut another piece of leather and, or I go to the store and pick up another one. You know,
Going through his garbage and like these are pieces of people's skin.
right? Here we go, talking about Buffalo Bill.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Oh, but no, yeah, like I said, just have fun with it. It's just like getting a canvas and painting or whatever you want. It's just using a different type of tool. That's all it is. Instead of a tattoo machine, it's a swivel knife. Instead of a paintbrush, you know, it's just like music too. You know, it's the same thing. It's freedom. It's your art.
So you would use it like this, right? Or
This is a saddle part. You put your finger in there. Some people don't even use it, but it's the pressure you put on that, and then that part there just swivel it. You can dance with it all over the leather.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so really you're just sitting there, coming in, and it glides just all the way.
It's almost like linoleum art.
Yeah.
That shit's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
that's like an exact art.
Yeah.
Something like that, and then you can change the tips out too. I like this one because it's angled. The ones that come with them are squared. They go flat. I had a hard time because I lift at an angle anyway, so with this one, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
perfect for my form.
That shit would be difficult because those square ones is more for like the linoleum and shit. You gotta.
Yeah. But then I can burn the leather too. I haven't gotten into that yet either. So there's so much things you can do to leather. It's crazy.
It just
I
keeps
can't
on
wait to see
going
that.
and going.
Yeah,
on,
it
pretty
just
much.
goes, bro. There's people in Mexico that tattoo leather, and there's I think a guy in I think it's London or something like that sells the bags for like $1,500.
Ooh.
Yeah, and these Mexican guys are getting down.
That shit's
Yeah, you
sick.
have to check them out on YouTube. I forgot the clip it was, but yeah, they get down on these handbags. That's like my next goal to do handbags like that and tattoo to see how they do. So
Nice.
yeah, different arts. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool.
Oh man, this shit is really dope as fuck, man. But sadly, we're coming up on our time. So before we head out, what's something that you would final words, final thoughts?
What do we have for
final
the future?
Future moves, and where can they find you at? Drop your tags if you can.
Yeah, your handle.
At Hyde Brothers on Instagram. I don't have a Facebook. Sorry, just an Instagram at Hyde
Send a
Brothers.
DM.
Yeah, send a DM.
Tap in.
You can catch me at Empire Hookah sometimes. I'm hanging out there. But really, that's it. Yeah, just check me out if you like it. DM me if you have any ideas. I'm open to anything. So just let me know. Yes, I'll have more ideas. Like you said, backpacks, fanny packs. Like I said, I want to get into some Louis art. So if you got some Louis bags you guys want to get rid of, you want to
Please
make
tap
some.
in for the
Either
donations.
that or you guys want to turn your guys' old Louis bags or Gucci bags into something.
Yep, let me
Add a
know.
little value, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's it. Really, just have fun with life too. Don't be angry all the time.
Don't be angry. You hear that, Goldie? You hear that?
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Soto Bridgie.
OG Manny B.
Luis Romero with Hyde Brothers.
Ayo.
Ayo, and we out.
You know what to do.